Okay, so some members of my community have been asking for the one-shot build that we created to defeat Simon. So let's go over it. First, we have Mael, Monoko, and CL, all three together. Starting off with Mael, we have Burning Canvas, Swift Stride, Stenhall, Guard Up, Phantom Strikes, and Breaking the Rules. The main portion of this is the Stenhall, Swift Stride, and Guard Up. To be honest, you might not even use all the rest of them. It's a one-shot build, so the setup is for Mael to use Stenhall or Gomage. Monoko's is the most important, is Portier Crash, the Trumpets, Fortify, if need be. Then for CL, the most important is Marking Card and Fortune's Fury, and or you can add an Intervention, Card Weaver, Grim Harvest, or all set, right? So with that being said, let's go over the Pictos and Luminias. So for Pictos, I mainly just added the things that gave them more health or more attack. So for Mael, it was Energizing Parry, Second Chance, Anti-Stun. For Monoko, it's Longer Burn, Augmented Counter, Longer Shell. For CL, Energy Master, Energizing Death, and Clea's Life. Now let's go over Luminias. There's a lot of Luminias here, right? So the most important ones are the ones that give you damage. So we added Roulette, which gives you every hit has 50% chance to deal either 50% or 200%. Second Chance in case she dies to come back. Teamwork, which gives you 10% increased damage while allies are active. Warming Up to stack damage over time. The main one is Inverted Affinity for Mael. So how Inverted works is applies Inverted on self for 3 turns and you get 50% increased damage. So we needed that. At full strength was 25% increased damage on full health. So the whole point is for her to do the most damage quickly. Then it was First Strike to play first. Now everyone else is going to have this too. And the reason we have this is so that way we set up for Mael to do the one big hit combo. Charging critical, 20% of gradient charge on critical hits, just in case we need to go to Gomage. Crit burn, so whenever fire is applied, get 25% increased damage. And this is just everything here as it is. Glass Cannon, Painted Power, Shield Affinity. Every time you add shields, you get 30% increased damage. And then for Monoko, the most important things was that he had Burning Death, Critical Burn, Breaking Death, and Auto Death. Aegis Revival, Cheater, and First Strike. And the reason being is because you want him to auto def in you want him to play first, auto def in beginning, and then stack the Breaking and Burning Death. CL has the same thing with Aegis Revival. Oh, and they also had Death Bomb too. Auto Death, Burning Shots, Burning Death, and Breaking Death. So that way they breaks on impact. This might have not been necessary for her, but it's just adding everything up together so that way you get the health and speed up to max. So now, how does that work? Let's go fight. Let's go to him again. Okay. So the setup has to look like this, right? Monoko has to play first. And you have to hit Simon with a breaking ability, right? With that being said, the whole setup having the auto deaths for both Mael and for Monoko do full break meter and put burns on him with them Death Bomb and Teamwork active because they had Cheater to bring them back. So we break his shields now. Now he's broken and he has an additional 6 more fire on him because it's doubled. Then we go Marking Card. This is all the setup for Mael, right? Then Fortune's Favor, which doubles her damage. So we have Roulette, Inverted Affinity, Shield Affinity, because we're stacking shields whenever they die. They give her shields. Her weapon gives her more damage on burn targets. Simon is broken and has a mark on him. And +3 Foretell. Now if we run Stenhall, we one-shot. Now, the only thing is, because of Roulette, you're going to do either 50% less or 200% more damage. So, it works like 80 to 90% of the time to fully do a one-shot on this character. But yeah, that's everything. So, at their current levels, Mael is at 97, Monoko's at 96, and Ciel's at 96 as well. And their Luminias are like 315, 231, and 242 for Monoko. To be honest, you could make some adjustments and changes to this build to give you either more Luminia or more damage. The whole build revolves around Ciel and Monoko auto-defing, breaking, and doing fire damage to set up for Mael. So if you have any comments or suggestions regarding the build, please leave a comment below. Let me know what you think, what changes I can make, so on and so forth. Like and subscribe, obviously, and join up on the Discord. A link is attached to both my Twitch, my YouTube, and all my other social channels. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you all.
¿Tú sabes qué? Cágate en tu wow. Porque tú no sabes con quién tú te estás wow. ¿Ok? Mira, a mí cojones me tiene lo que tú wow. Cojones lo que tú digas, ¿ok? Si no te gusta que yo hable, aguanta presión, o si no, mámame el wow. Voy a decir a la abuela tuya que me mame el wow. Cabrón, la